Oh shit. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Foxkin, non-binaries. It's all inclusive here at Rankin's Records. Oh. Got my bottle of Buckfast tonic wine and a Diet Cola. I'm watching my weight. Hold tight, everyone in the chat. JTP92, Scarecrow, Christian Hoffman, they're all in there. Spice levels are going to be high this evening. This spicy little number. Drum Sound and Bassline Smith, remix about the movies by Ronnie Size. I used to start sets with this back in maybe 2004 when we were doing parties at the Ocean Rooms. Fallout put on by Mum Dance, myself, Elvis 1990. Back at the Ocean Rooms on a Tuesday with Mini Melt downstairs. This would tear it up. Buckatello's in there. All right, Bucko. Shout out to all the buckos out there keeping their rooms tidy. Reaching for that number one lobster. So we're going for tunes with big intros. I don't think anybody would be foolish enough to overlook this absolute rolling monster that is Thunderball by Moving Fusion. Was it the last great Moving Fusion record ever? Who knows? That's not for me to say. Did things go downhill after that weird album they did? I don't know. You know, you'll have to ask Uncle Sparfunk. He made some absolute monsters after that, just on his own. That Apocalypse tune on Terrafunk. I was trying to find that earlier today, but I don't know where it's gone. Holy Mary, Mother of God, though. The drum programming on that is ridiculous. And the intro. Yeah, he liked an intro. He liked an intro. Gary Vandalizes in the chat. Monkey Z. Silo Nautilus, is that? Yeah, if you like. Scarecrow says he's partial to the intro from Blood Sugar by Pendulum. I believe that was when the Sonic recreation of the End of the World actually turned out to be drum and bass all along. Imagine that. Whew. The banter. So I've got some stories of pure woe to read out with people who've sent in stories of their most embarrassing ever DJ moments. Some real gut-wrenching stuff. Right, let's get into some of these stories. They're horrendous. Christian Hoffman, I borrowed my mate's brand new MacBook to run Ableton on for a set in a tiny bar about 7 years ago. 10 minutes before I was about to play, I picked up my beer and it exploded all over it. Totally gone and fucked it. I still owe him the money and we haven't really spoken in the last couple of years. Most importantly though, I had some backup CDs, so disaster averted. Enough of that. And this naughty little number by, oh my god, complete mental blank. Scientific on Hospital, Little Green Man. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Keith Gage has written in to tell us a tale of woe. He says, played support for the Stantons a few years back. Promoter didn't even show up to set up the gear or do anything in the rider. Me and another DJ had to quickly set everything up, literally in a packed club with no music playing between the supports and the boys playing. That is savage. I actually used to have a recurring DJ nightmare. I don't know if anyone's anyone's had like sort of DJ stress dreams, but I used to have this recurring one where I would be about to play and I would open up my record box and start looking through it, and there wouldn't be any tunes that I knew. It was like it was someone else's records, or I sort of was aware that they were mine, but I just couldn't find any tunes that I knew. And every time I looked up, like the needle was about to run out on the last tune, and people were sort of standing around not knowing what to do. And I'll look back, trying to find something, look back up. The tune had run out, and it was silence, and gradually people were just starting to sort of drift away. And the more I sort of looked down and searched for a record, the more people drifted away, and then I would wake up in terrible sweats. Oh, it was awful. It was just awful. Not like this tune, though. This is a fucking banger. This is an absolute stomper. What's not to like about this? What kind of animal have you got to be to not appreciate a masterpiece like this record? Somewhat takes me back to another extremely embarrassing DJ experience, which was at Fallout at the Tsar Bar. Back in the day, I was playing before a guy called Mickey Freeze, who used to run the local records shop that I frequented a lot. Shout out Mickey. And a couple of tracks before the end, I was trying to do something a bit fancy and overexcitedly slammed a record down onto the deck, which happened to be the deck that was actually playing at the time. So you can imagine the crushing horror of literally jamming a record down on top of the needle of the record it was playing. And yeah, as you can imagine, another record scratch, silence, everyone looking moment. One of many. One of many. Righto. Let's have a little change of tact here. Get things serious. Oh, monster. Monster, monster, monster. Alright, first one to name this record gets a prize. And the prize is the respect of your friends and family. Imagine that. Hard to imagine, I know. Can I interest you in a little screamer, sir? Ah, hold tight, Mr. Pelling in the chat. Devil's Chimney. I think he's done some Googling. But congratulations, you win the respect of your friends and family. And £500 spending money. Exile is someone, Tim Exile, I'd love to get on the show. He's a very funny man. Can I interest her in a little grunge, perhaps? Perhaps even a little grunge 3. Bad Company, grunge 3, Diesel Boy, Chaos, Carl K, remix. Very nice. Very, very nice. Will he get the right side? That's the question on everybody's lips, though. Will he get the right side first time? It's a little bit like plugging in a USB port. Will you get it first time? Let's see. Oh, he's only gone and done it. Pocatello suggests playing some hard house. No idea what it is, mate. No idea. Never heard of it. This is unbelievably amazing, this record. Need to change my pants and have a cup of tea after that. Woo. Sliding off my chair. Nick Flajanus in the chat there, the Southwick Socialist, has offered to lend me another deck. I don't know whether or not you've remembered that you held these decks hostage in your car that was written off, I believe, for a number of years, maybe even. Am I remembering that right? Martin had them in the boot of a car. The car got crashed and it was on a driveway for years, and then suddenly they were rediscovered. We thought they'd been nicked. There was much drama about it. Anyway, get back to me, right in. Answers on a postcard. Yes, Nick, you are correct. The spastic deck that's spun back when you hit start and stop. One of the motors is, the magnets presumably, and the motor is slightly broken. And so when you have it on stop, it just spins back and forth a little bit, going. But when you press start, it works absolutely fine. I was using it today. It's been like that for about 15 years. Fuck getting the motor replaced. Who cares? It's got character. It's got personality. Leave it alone. It's doing its best. Fuck's sake. Right. Okay. Now this little number right here. Is on DSF, Dark Sounds Foundation, which is my mate Vinny's label. And this is Ed Solo. Remix of Dub Beats VIP by Control. Ooh, mama, this was doing the business at the time. Still does the business now, but, you know, it's talking about the business. There we go. Totes emotion, man. Some suggestions of Concord Dawn. I'll see what I can rustle up. Nick, when are you coming back to Jiu-Jitsu, you flake?
Just be good to me.
All right, so to continue the story of the missing spastic deck, Nick says, car didn't crash, we'd just done a load of pingers, and when I found them in the boot a month later, I had no idea where they came from. I just thought they were free spastic decks until Martin asked about them. I asked about them about 2 years later, after we'd just assumed they'd been stolen. Ridiculous. This is the Ed Solo VIP mix of dub beats by Control. This is on DSF. Yeah, Monksy is posted it in the chat there. Good boy. Right, I'm going to stick with an emotional vibe, I think. This is one of those records that I wish I'd made. It is Man for All Seasons, Concord Dawn, I believe. I might be wrong. You'd think I'd know who it was by. Chris Sue remix, I believe. I might have this completely wrong. 1C, Man for All Seasons. Anyway, I absolutely love it. Let's just go with that. It's fine. You know, we don't need names. We don't need labels in 2018. Come on, guys. Yeah, it's Concord Dawn, Man for All Seasons. Chris Sue and SKC remix. God, I pretty much got it in one. It's not bad, is it? It's on white label. Stick it up your ass. I'm doing my best here, guys. Thanks, Pocatello, for describing me as being like a single father trying to impress his internet children. Sounds about right, to be honest. Dancing around like a clown. Look at me, look at me! Please love me! Please love me! I'm sleeping with your mother!
Day, nobody would believe him. Some would say he never gave them reason. Right away, you recognize that he was, in his way, truly a man for all seasons.
Could have sworn there was a drum roll before that second drop. Apparently not. sure is a man for all four fucking seasons. Right, let's stick with the emo vibes. This is Purple Unit, Dreamtime. I have a feeling they're Russian. I'm not 100% sure. Could be wrong. I feel there's a possibility I met him at a show in Moscow. I could be wrong. Again, answers on a postcard. Let me know. My memory is patchy. I've done a lot of pingers. It's not my fault. Please. Please. Guys, come on. Apparently it'll take more jungle white labels to impress the affections of Mr. Dietrich and a Happy Meal in the Trip to City World. Well emo, this one. It's like if Evanescence tried to make drum and bass. In a good way. Oh, Monkey Z. Mum lets you listen to Jump Up, does she? Really? Well, we'll see about that, shall we? Right. If it's Jump Up you're after, then presumably it'd be pre-Naughty's Jump Up when it was good. All right? Let's have Dynamic Duo, Sounds of the Wickedness off of Joker. Eh? Yeah? You say you want Jump Up? It's you bloody Jump Up. Good God. Not a funny 45 though. I feel like this is 99. I could be wrong. '98. I feel like Jump Up was a lot more fun in '98. It didn't make you want to bleed out your eyes. Do I have any future prophecies? Yes, I do. Never leave home without some. All right, I think it's time to get emotional again. Real emotional. We're gonna take it back. Ooh. I don't know who made this record. The word at the time was that it was made by MC Fearless, but I don't know whether or not that's true. If anyone knows, please, answers on a postcard. No, I think that's going to need a wipe first. That's absolutely disgusting. Sorry about this. This is some schoolboy errors here. That is marginally better, but not really. Oh well.
If tomorrow is judgment day,
Light is in the air.
and I'm standing on the front line,
Hey, yo!
and the Lord asks me what I did with my life,
Little mummy mum dances
I
in the
would say,
chat.
murder the sound
God
boy,
bless him.
sound boy. If I wake up in World War III,
If you believe in the Most High, hands in the air.
I see destruction and poverty,
East Coast, West Coast, hey, hey,
and I feel like I wanna go
South
home.
Side,
It's okay, as long as it's with me.
North Side, Jamaican, Caribbean, here, shot, hands in the air. Everybody, hey,
My love is your dove, and your dove is my
Hey, yo.
dove. It will take an eternity to break us, and the chains of I'ma start
Listen to
hold
Whitney.
us. My sound is your sound, 'cause the sound is the only sound. It will take an eternity to break
Yo.
us, and a million sound boys will die before us, and a million sound boys will die before us.
Poor sound boys.
Sound boys will die before us.
A million of them
And a million
needlessly
sound
lose their
boys-
lives.
And a million sound boys will die before us.
Is this by Mantis? Oh, I don't know. Someone tell me.
Murder the sound boy.
Ill Fingers. Hey, who cares? It's a banger. A suggestion in the chat of 6 million ways to die. I have a version right here.
Murder the sound boy.
Don't you hate it when you're a sound boy and Whitney Houston murders you? It's the worst.
Murder the sound boy.
Well, that's an absolute fucking monster, isn't it? I think we can all agree on that. I don't think anyone in their right minds would be disagreeing there. Now, 6 million ways. DJ Zinc. See what this little number's up to. I haven't heard this in a very long time.
the billboard, I'm a bullet on my
A little nip of that buck fast, actually. Made by the Benedictine monks. My fucking foot, it's made by monks.
Guys, the billboard, I'm a bullet on my block. The billboard, I'm a bullet on my block. Die, 6 million ways to die. 6 million ways to die. Die. 10, 9, 8, 7. 6 million ways to die. Die. 6 million ways to die.
All the way back to 1995 with this.
Die.
Lovely little number.
6 million ways to die.
I have a little bit more zinc here, actually. 3-note EP. Bang that out in a bit. Mampy Swift, Moonraker, that'd be a bit of a hoot. Silo Nautilus asking if I have any Dark Soldier. I was looking for a Dark Soldier EP earlier, couldn't find it. My mate Fez had given me as a birthday present one year. Back in the early noughties. Couldn't find it. It's got to be somewhere. It's bright and orange. Can't miss the fucker. Frags, Roughage. Alright, Frags. How you doing, boy? I have no Roughage crew, I'm sorry.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, murder, 1 lyric at your door.
Alright, thank you, Papa Zinc. Very decent of you, very kind, very gracious of you. Now, this little number, I didn't know what it was for ages. I heard Friction play it. I went up to him, I hummed it. I was like, what's that one? And eventually, after a while, he told me it was Defcon 69 by Total Science. Every time I saw Friction out for then the next about year until it came out, I was like, oh, do you know when that tune's come out? Is there any way I can get a copy of it off you? Until he just sort of like, look, I didn't make it. It's not by me. I can't just go around giving out dub plates of people that other people's tunes. It doesn't work like that. I was like, oh, all right, okay, I'll just wait then. Tunes used to take so long to come out. Like, I must have waited. Oh, I don't know. This bloody Screamer took about a year and a half to come out. Christ, worth the wait, but Lord of mercy. Right, Defcon 69. Oh, my days. LK as well took about 2 years to come out. And Shake Your Body, all the classics.
having structure and continuity, vocal or instrumental sounds, having rhythm, melody, and harmony, 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 and
Probably just sat there and like, oh, what do people like? Oh, they like rave stabs, don't they? Oh, yeah, they love rave stabs. And a bit of a sort of Hoover, and then a bit of a sort of womp womp thing. Yeah, yeah, right, let's just bung all that in. All right, banger. Yeah, it fucking works. Yeah, Twist 'em Out took a lifetime to come out, and yeah, most people were bored of it by the time it came out. All right, let's play Screamer. So the sample from this obviously sounds like it's saying DJ Andy C. It's not. It is from a cover of Whole Lot of Love by Led Zeppelin. I can't remember who the cover's by. But they must have, I mean, one of them must have heard it and just been like, oh my God, it sounds like it's saying DJ Andy C. Well, we better stick that in a record. And why don't we make it one of the best fucking tunes ever? Yeah, why not? Oh my God, I can feel the Mitsubishis surging up inside me. Woo! Oh boy. This has kind of had the beginnings of the yo-yo bass in it. So good. I remember seeing Andy double drop this with the Volt pendulum as Substance. Woo! That's when mosh pits were starting to get big in drum and bass raves. People didn't really know how to handle themselves. Hilarious. My days. I wonder how many Gurners have been dropped to this record. Doesn't bear thinking about. Oh. It was worth every one. Right. Now. All Steppers crew. Soldiers. D-Bridge remix. Tech Itch. Take your trousers off. It's going down. Excellent use of distorted tom drums. D-Bridge remix, not DK.
Heads will assimilate the word.
My dancing's giving people boners. I aim to please. Curtis Gabriel is in the chat. Hold tight, my brother. D-Bridge really knows how to make a man go moist. He certainly does. Focus, D-Bridge. Come on, focus. Focus. Oh, really? Right, thank you very much, Mr. D-Bridge, Mr. Technical Itch, Mr. Jakes. I have Aphrodite, Shy Effects, UK Apache, Original Nutter, Aphrodite Dubplate VIP, One-Sided. Hello, how's it going? Sure. That's not Original Nutter. That's Kanye West! That's fucking Jesus Walk, Zinc remix. You piece of shit bastard in the wrong sleeve. Ah, fuck it. This is the DJ Zinc bootleg of Oh shit. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Foxkin, non-binaries. It's all inclusive here at Rankin's Records. Oh. Got my bottle of Buckfast tonic wine and a Diet Cola. I'm watching my weight. Hold tight, everyone in the chat. JTP92, Scarecrow, Christian Hoffman, they're all in there. Spice levels are going to be high this evening. This spicy little number. Drum sound and bassline Smith, remix About the Movies by Ronnie Size. I used to start sets with this back in maybe 2004 when we were doing parties at the Ocean Rooms. Fallout put on by Mum Dance, myself, are in Perth. He had one tune left, but as it was the first time I had played with linked USBs, I decided to try out and be prepared. Long story short, I ripped his USB out, the wrong one, to put in mine just as the tune was about to drop, and yet deadly silence to a packed club. I flew beneath the line of sight in a second to a round of jeers at his mistake. He just laughed it off while I nearly died of embarrassment. Yeah, the ripping out of USBs, I've almost come to blows with people that have accidentally ripped out my USBs instead of theirs. It's rough times. Rough times. All right, thanks for that, Kanye. It was a bad place to put the buck fast. That's just well off. Right, Pendulum, Trailer Sevens. Stick this in your pipe and smoke it, millennials. If you could take 5 minutes off from eating ass to listen to this record, you're doing yourself a favour. Oh, do I have Alice from 2006? Not with me, but I'll bring it for next time. I do have the Forecast, though, from 2005, so I might play that in a bit. Yeah. This is so good. Andrew Wood says you're a millennial. Your mum's a millennial. How about that? Mr. Dubwar says, got any DJSS? He's a good friend of mine. I thought I had a version of Lighters in my bag, but it's not there anymore. No, I'm sorry, I've accidentally taken it out. Andrew Wood 1981 is the web millennial. Do me a favour. I think you'll find they are Zennials, a mixture between the millennial and Generation Xers. Yeah, I think I really like, if you were born in the 80s, you grew up analog and then lived your adult life digital. I didn't get the internet till I was 16. Axel Grinder, I do not have it, I'm afraid. Right, now I have an extremely charming number here from a couple of guys, a couple of handsome guys you may have heard of. One's called Audio, the other's called Mackie. And they made this lovely romantic tune, so especially for International Women's Day, this is Audio and Mackie with their Lovers Anthem, Euro 2004 Hooligan Anthem. Featuring the vocal talents of Mr. Danny Dyer. Samples, of course, from Football Factory. In fact, from the pirate version of Football Factory that was released before the proper film. So this is a particularly illegal record. If she doesn't know what Ask Jeeves was, she's too young for you, bro. True that.
Well, I'm here outside Stamford Bridge, home of the top flight Chelsea Football Club. And years ago, on these very streets, rival gangs of football hooligans used to run amok and fight pitch battles. The thugs claimed to be fans of the clubs, but in fact they were often nothing more than simple-minded hooligans intent on causing as much disruption possible. Teams with names like Chelsea and, of course, their arch rivals, Millwall.
Got a tune for
those
you
names
here,
remain
Jackie
synonymous
Mundance.
with football violence and with
Oh
crowd
yeah.
trouble. Now, the reason for the death of the football hooligan, some people say, was either the rise of the ecstasy tablet and of rave culture,
Fingers.
or perhaps that they, the thugs, simply got bored.
You're wrong there, mate. We're not dead, we were just resting. I mean, what did you think? We'd be peeled up and dancing like cunts in muddy fields for the rest of our lives. It's in man's nature to fight, and when the drugs stopped working, we came back to football.
See you cunt. I'll cut you first.
Got that Spore remix of Messiah picture disc here. Give that a bit of a whirl. Got the noisier remix as well, just in case.
You're wrong there, mate. We're not dead.
Monstrous, absolutely monstrous. Thuggish. Thugaway. Pure thugaway. Right. This one is dedicated to Phil Jackie Mundance. He's a very good boy. We used to play this a lot. Fallouts, obviously, but also, oh my God, I've completely forgotten the name of the night. Territory in Wales. And always raised a smile. This is DJ Spice with the Porn Track.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, fuck the shit out of my pussy. Baby, huh? Yeah. Oh yes. Yes. Baby, huh?
I wonder what happened to DJ Spice. Is she still playing?
I've been so fucking horny lately. My clit is throbbing.
So good.
Right, I'll let you lot choose the next track. I have Bad Company Shot Down on Safari album, but I only have 2 plates. The one with Hornet and Snowcat, obviously, and of course the one with Torpedoes on it. So your choices are Hornet, Snowcat, or Torpedo.
Oh yeah, fuck the shit out of that pussy.
For anyone just tuning in, this is DJ Spice, the Porn track. Right, looks like Torpedo then. Such an obnoxious record. Cheers, Spicy. Righto. Torpedoes. You asked for it. You requested it. It was always a... you could tell whether or not a DJ playing this really knew what they were doing by whether or not they could mix this intro properly, because it starts on the offbeat. Like, so if you started it, like when the synth starts, you had to actually wait.
At star time 35426, Starfleet Cruiser 1 from Pluto Base was attacked by laser torpedoes fired from an alien ship. No provocation, no warning, no survivors.
Oh dear. Seems like there's been the stream on YouTube had dropped slightly, so I think we're going to have to do a rewind. Ooh. Sorry about that, boys and girls. And non-binaries.
At star time 35426, Starfleet Cruiser 1 from Pluto Base was attacked by laser torpedoes fired from an alien ship. No provocation, no warning, no survivors.
Absolute savagery. Yeah, sorry about the stream dropping for those watching on YouTube. My apologies. But to make it up to you, I'll play you the Generation Dub remix of Q Project's Champion Sound, and then we can all be friends again, and you won't slur my name on the internet. Yeah? Tony in the chat, yeah, totally right. He says he hates it when there's no warning, no provocation, and no survivors. It's the absolute worst. I think we can all attest to that. I think we can all get behind that. It was actually the fresh remix of this, I believe. Oh, well, either it was, might have been Bad Company, but, I mean, it's, same thing. Absolute state of this record sleeve with my grubby little fingers going in and out of it like a bloody late teens vagina. Looks like Bristol's taken over the chat room. Shout out to the Bristol lot. Right. I've got a couple more for you, and then I've got to leave because of reasons. So, I believe they did actually get around to releasing a Miss Dynamite VIP of this, but it was a slightly odd thing to do, as it's just it doesn't make any sense for anyone other than Zinc to play it. It was good though. I liked it. Oh, look, Sheffield and Bristol are talking to each other in the chat. United over a classic drum and bass. Put their differences aside. Northerners versus West Country. Oh, it's a deadly rivalry. Sort of pingers versus amphetamines in a way, isn't it? Phil's in trouble. Bring back 50 Shades of Bass. Bass. It's a good idea. Did you see the one that I did with Beardy Man? If not, go onto Beardy Man's YouTube channel, and it's called something like Secret Politicians Labour Meeting something or other. It's got a picture of Corbyn in the thumbnail. That was only a couple of months ago. That's I enjoyed making that one a lot. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. But yes, do some more 50 Shades of Bass. That's a very good idea. I should do exactly that. Oh, someone suggesting Bad Martian Shri Caliber remix. I don't have it, but that's such a good record. Yeah, God, I forgot about that. Right. Here's a bit of fun. TC, I think, on the bootleg here of Beyonce, Naughty Girl. Imagine that. I wonder if it's a VIP. Yes, for the Bristol boys, this one. Yeah, all right, Mr. DJ Suicidal Tendency. He didn't even have a copy of Up All Night. Swat ya. Play some John B. The only John I've got in my bag is Blandwagon Poos. And for some reason I can't find my copy of Distorted Minds T-10, the picture disc. Winding me up, actually. I reckon someone's nicked it. And if I find out who it is, I'll choke the bloody air out your bloody lungs, I tell you that. Because I wanted to play the whole story of T-10 and then Bandwagon Blues, and then Blandwagon Poos. Yeah, I just rag on Twisted for a little bit. Thought it'd be fun. Saga was like to jump up Biggie and Tupac. Yeah, It was, in a way. I remember actually trying to explain the entire saga to my girlfriend at the time, one New Year's Eve, but she'd done too many pingers and just couldn't really understand me. Yes, great times, great times. Some Ed Rush and Optical for next week. I have an Ed Rush and Optical bootleg of French Kiss in my bag. That's all I can offer you right now. But before then, hey, there's load of bloody amens on the back, on the arse of this. It's just a whole side of amens. It's nice. Yeah, useful to have around. You never know when you might need them. Now, 2003, Hard Leaders, distributed by SRD. Hard Leaders 64, Capone, Tudor Rose, Shimon remix. Shimon. Fuck me. So fucking good. Just ridiculous. Right. Now, a couple more. And then you're just going to have to entertain yourselves for the rest of the evening. Dreadlock. There is a Lily Unsub bootleg of this that she sent me last year, I guess. He's fucking badass. Capone was Dillinger under a different name, that is correct. All right, you guys get to pick a remix of Messiah. I have all three of them here. I can confirm. Original, Spore, Noisia. Which will it be? Alright, looks like it's going to be the Spore remix. Okay, it's the sound original. Two votes for original. My friend Ed told me that, this is a long time ago, that when he used to go to work, he would have to go up an escalator, and he used to try and time the bit of Messiah when, you know, it all comes in, just for when he was just reaching the top of the escalator, and he would imagine gunning everybody down when he got to the top. It's probably not something due to recent events I should be telling people, but anyway. Jesus, look, we've got 2 votes for every single one. Someone make a goddamn decision. Yeah, I mean, they are all amazing. It doesn't really matter, but I do happen to have the Spore pitch disc in my hand. So we're going on that one. Well done, Mr. Gooch. I feel like there's a lot of latter days Spore tracks that I just don't have on vinyl that I need to. Kingdom, that sort of thing. Spore, the undisputed king of Fruity Loops. So I do have a couple of other embarrassing DJ stories that I should get out. Hamish, one of the original Rankin Radio Brave Boys, he says, I was playing at Conrad Sohm a couple of years ago to a lively crowd of Austrians. The show was going well, pulled off my first few combos without a hitch, and relaxed into the gig. Started to really enjoy myself. I was also the owner of a particularly chunky vape rig at the time, which I had opted to rest on the platter of the far left deck that I wasn't using at the time. I was lining up a double drop of Dub Physics, Marker, and East Colours toys, which was all fine. Got to the drop. The sound system belted out a low E from the East Colours tune, which in turn caused the whole DJ booth to rattle, leading to my vape rig vibrating off the platter and bounce onto the cue point of the deck, which had the East Colours tune loaded onto it. The club fell basically silent, apart from a high-passed MC strategy and painful crackly snare that cut through the air as I quickly turned it down. Not realising what had happened, I thought something had gone wrong with the system, turned to the sound engineer to find out who was to blame. Turned out it was just perfect karma for being one of those knobs who vaped. Vaping, Hamish. Not even once, all right? Not even once. This is my favourite of all the stories. It gives me the fear. It sounds like a stress dream. This is horrible. This Jamie Smithson. This one isn't DJing, but after a gig in Spain, I was going through the airport security and quickly checked my bag. Smart move. Some wrong'un had put a literal bag of shit in my bag. I'm guessing it was someone that didn't like my set. I just stood there looking at security with a Sealy bag of brown matter in my hand, off my tits on pingers. Oh, Jamie, it's a really horrible story. Who puts a bag of literal poo, but sneaks it into someone's bag? That is so horrible. Last thing you need when you're coming up off a bean. What do we have one here from Adi Zeka Brunner? He says, 2nd of November 2013 at a party in Basel where I played after our Lord and Saviour, Mr. Rankin. Thanks, sir. I got down from the stage to get to my friends. All was good and the crowd still pumping to the beats of the next DJ. I got into a kind of dance battle with a friend and some guys cheering us on. Soon enough, I rolled my ankle and fell on my face on the floor. All the bystanders laughed, and I just kind of crawled out to the bar to get myself another drink, the only reasonable thing to do. But other than that, I was just the usual guy, spilling his drinks over controllers and stuff. Everybody knows. Well, God bless you, Addy. A brave boy, I'm very, very sure. Well, thank you for listening to everybody. You're all lovely and wonderful people. I love you all. Don't vape. Don't get into trouble. Don't overdo it, I think is important. Don't, keep your room tidy, bucko. And tune in next week. Thank you all. You're beautiful. I love you. Goodbye.